Hello and welcome to episode 35 of Unknown to World Known. We're back with Lincoln City, and since the last episode where we played Forest Green and Carlisle, since then we beat Cambridge 2-0, Newport 2-0, we beat Manchester United under 23s on penalties in the EFL trophy, we beat Gateshead 2-1, Oldham 2-1 and Accrington Stanley 2-0. This is also the first episode I'm recording after Christmas, so I hope you all had a good Christmas. As you can see, we've got a few extra little tidbits in the background, thanks to one from my partner and one from a good friend Lucy. So we've got some new toys in the background. And since the last episode, we are actually top of League 2. We're unbeaten so far. We've drew twice, which was the two in the episodes I've shown. Other than that, we've won every single game, so really good form so far, and we're going to be playing Plymouth and Bradford City today. Okay, and the lineup we're going to go for the game against Plymouth, we're going with a back five: Ruddy in goal, Smith, McAvoy, Colwell, who's coming on loan for us, and Norris at left back. Lindo's the holding midfielder with Lowry and Phillips in front of him, and then Wilson on the right, Whittaker on the left, and Stewart up front. So hopefully we can continue the good form we've been in so far this season and get a victory away to Plymouth. What we've been doing since the last episode, we have made a slight change to, instead of the direct counter-attack, we're playing fluid counter-attack. And I found that to be far better for us so far. We've really looked like a much better team since that change. And hopefully that can continue today as they get the first height. Wilson intercepts very quickly. And he's running with the ball towards the left-hand side. Plays it off to Whittaker. And makes his way forward as Whittaker comes over to the right-hand side. Plays it back to Phillips and Lowry. Lindo finds Norris on the left-hand side with a chance to cross. And he's gone down in the box. It's not a penalty. It's cleared away. McAvoy heads down to Phillips. Wilson and Stewart exchange pass. And Stewart gets a good shot away. But a good save from the Plymouth goalkeeper to send it out for a corner. Phillips going to send the cross in. And it's headed away rather easily by Foran. And that's the end of the highlight for us there. And as it stands, Wimbledon will go top of the league. But we're definitely going to be looking at automatic promotion this year, I think. So we have been... My phone won't shut up, sorry. And in the first half, we've really had control of the game, but just not being able to get the goal. So we're going to fire them up at the start of the second half. And hopefully create a better chance. I mean, Stewart probably should have taken his chance a bit better. We're going to bring Lindo off for Fauna just because of that booking. We just want to avoid anything happening there. And then now we're going to bring Scully on the left wing for Whittaker. And they've got the corner. What we're going to do is we're going to go positive now and see if we can get a late goal. Wilson breaking, plays it through for Stewart, who looked offside, but he misses anyway. He really should have done a lot better with that one. And have we got? I think what we're going to do, we're going to send Ikpeazu on for the last few minutes and just see if he can pressure someone into a mistake at all. I'll tell you what, you've not had much luck on this channel since the start of the season. Another 0-0, and that is the third game in a row that has been a rather boring 0-0. You haven't had much luck coming to this channel at the moment because you're just seeing 0-0s all the time. We're back with the next match in just a moment. And we're back now for the second game against Bradford City. We've made a couple changes to the team. Ruddy still in goal. Noyle has come in at right back. Colwell and Campbell in centre back with Norris at left back. Holding midfield still Lindo, Lowry, Phillips in the middle. Wilson, Whittaker and Stewart. So it's just a couple of defensive changes to freshen it up because of fitness problems. Going forward, I think we'll be okay with the group that we've got out there, and hopefully they can just take their chances a little bit better. Looking at you, Stuart, and see how we get on. So early on, we've had two very poor chances. It's a throw in here for Bradford, and it's flicked on, but Colwell deals well with it, and Wilson goes back to Riley now, and he whips it in from deep, and Ruddy has made an absolute mess of that. If you're coming for that, Ruddy, you have got to get the ball, and he hasn't on that occasion. That's very annoying when a goalkeeper comes out like that, and he's just missed it. He's just absolutely bundled it, and now we're going to have to go a bit more attacking to try and... I might just come back at the end of the season, because if we're on camera, we seem to do this. When we were off camera, we were winning games easily. We were in complete control. They don't like being on camera at all. Stewart has got tons of space to work with here, and he's ran it towards the corner a little bit into Whittaker, who rushes two chances at it there. And Phillips with the free kick from deep. Wilson's there, and he played... What on earth was that save? Phillips going to cross the ball in now towards Stewart, but it's headed away. And it's played back to Noyle, and then the end of the first half is there. XG-wise, we've controlled this game. So we are going to tell them we know we can do much better, and they're not happy with that. They are really not helping me. Just when the camera's on, they play like a completely different team to when the camera's off. It's like they know. Or is it because I had a few days off for Christmas and haven't played the game since Christmas Eve? It's now the 27th, so I've had like 3 days off, and Football Manager does like to punish you sometimes for having time away from it. So maybe that's the problem. Phillips with a good tackle there and plays the ball through for Stewart, who again finishes a chance that he really, really should be scoring. Phillips is going to whip a ball in now, and it's booted away by Wilson. And this is... Who's the other Wilson? Because he's getting marked out. Oh, James Wilson, of course. Who is actually going to come off. He's picked up a bit of a knock, and he's not really offered anything in this game. And we can't bring Norris off because we've not got anybody to bring on for him. We'll bring Carroll on for Lowry because he's not really offered anything. And I really need to get back into pausing it while I'm in highlights because we've scored. So we'll look at the replay and we'll all pretend it's the first time we know anything about this. So we've got a throw in. Norris throws it into Whittaker, and then Norris lumps the ball up. Wilson, fantastic cushioned header to drop it down for Stewart, and what a goal! We're back in the game. None of you knew that had already happened at all. And now we've got just over 10 minutes to go to try and get a winner. Or... No, okay, that was the most pointless highlight I've ever seen. And now they've got a throw in, and Lindo didn't fancy it. It's played back to Thorpe, and they're now playing around with it. And a couple of tackles, heavy tackles there. Camp picking it up deep and playing it back to Roberts, who lumps it forward. Carroll does well to head that down to Phillips. Whittaker gets tackled by Riley, but he's still got the ball. and drills it in, and Scully, with a good chance there, that gets blocked. It looks like, yeah, it's full time. You've seen another 2 draws. You're not having much luck when it comes to the episodes that I'm picking for videos. Okay, so we end that episode now in second place. We're 3 points away from Wimbledon with another 2 draws. We're still unbeaten. Only unbeaten team in the league, might I add. So we will come back next for the FA Cup first round game, whoever that's against Shrewsbury, and the FA Cup first round is where we'll come back. So we'll play this section offline, and hopefully, maybe I just need to play as much of the season off camera as I can, and we'll win the league. But maybe we'll win the FA Cup if I play it off camera. You never know. Either way, we'll be back in the next episode with Shrewsbury and the unknown FA Cup first round. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like. Comment down below how you think the season's going to go. Let me know if you had a good Christmas. And thank you very much for watching.